Nicole Myths, Divine Rebel, where I'm not allowed to fucking sleep. I'm not allowed to fucking sleep. I was literally like feeling a little tired. It's like 2:30ish in the fucking morning. I was like, all right, I got shit to do tomorrow. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. My cat's not having a fucking field day racing around the fucking room. Great time to go to sleep. But no. Nope. I'm here. I'm here. So, I don't know what the fuck Spirit wants, but I was guided to my Wild Unknown Tarot and my Sacred Rebels Oracle. So, we're gonna figure it out. Whoever needs this message in divine time, whenever it's meant to catch you, obviously the cosmos are aligned and I'm meant to read for you right now. So, what message, please, Spirit? What message would you have me give for those who would catch it in divine time, whenever it is meant to cross their path, whenever they're resonated to click this? What message would you have them receive in their highest good and the highest good of all involved in their life? Right? That it would work out in the absolute best case scenario long term for everyone. That is the highest good of all. What message? What message? Okay. See what comes out here. What do you need to know? What would Spirit have you know? Ooh. That's a fucking start. Okay. All right. Could be dealing with your scorpionic energy, the house that Scorpio rules. Whatever house Scorpio rules in your chart. What else? Okay. So scorpionic energy, just so that you're aware. We've got 3 of Swords on the bottom. The Son of Cups on the top. Okay. So if this message has caught you in divine time, chances are the underlying issue is that you're heartbroken about something, or you feel like your heart's all tied up in something, and there's some kind of communication that needs to be had that expresses that, okay? That expresses that, you know, you're in pain without someone and it should be expressed, okay? This is someone this is a compassionate person. What you might be heartbroken over is a compassionate person. Someone who's genuinely considerate or loving, like on a regular basis. Like that would be a descriptor of them. That you may have separated from, feel abandoned by, or abandoned them, especially if you have significant or strong Geminian energy. Or you may have abandoned them for someone with strong Geminian energy. An effort needs to be made to face the mountain. Okay. An effort needs to be made to face the mountain. The cards that came out, we got the Death card that led the reading. That's where all the Scorpionic energy I was talking about came from. Like, Scorpionic energy deals with transformation versus self-sabotage. So you're in a position to either grow. Hey. So you're being put either in a position to grow or sabotage yourself. Okay, and I feel like there was already some level of self-sabotage or fuckery going on that the Three of Swords is on the bottom. I feel like whatever the self-sabotage is, if you're in sabotaging energy, it's affecting the house that Scorpio rules. So, like, let's just say if you're a Scorpio rising, it would be affecting your first house of self, which means you could be having some seriously depressing thoughts, right? Seriously detrimentally depressing thoughts. If it's your second house, you could be taking financial losses. If it's your third house, you could be feeling like you don't know anything and are at a complete loss for words, or you're speaking out of anger and snapping at the wrong people, right? Or you're completely fucking jealous and it's coming through in your communications, right? Or you have some kind of visceral communication if Scorpio rules your third. If you have Scorpio in the fourth, it could be losses or different self-sabotage that is happening around the home. Things might be breaking in the home, or need to be replaced, things like that. Fifth house could have to do with your passion and or purpose and feeling like nothing is working out and you're being blocked on all ends, or you're taking losses in regards to that. Sixth house could be health, right? You could find out that you have some kind of health issue, that your health is tanking, or you have an STD or some shit, you know what I mean? Because Scorpio rules the sexual organs. You never fucking know. I don't know your business. Okay. You could be finding out, if Scorpio rules the seventh, that you're having major partnership issues because you're sabotaging in your partnership. Eighth house, you could be dealing with children being upset with you. You could be finding out that you're pregnant. You could find out you've lost a pregnancy. Like, there's all kinds of things that can go on with the eighth house, especially because that's what Scorpio rules. You could find out you're losing an inheritance. You could find out all kinds of things if you're sabotaging yourself, and Scorpio is affecting your eighth house. Scorpio affecting the ninth house, you might not be able to see the future for shit and be in panic mode because you really can't see beyond the step in front of your face. You might feel like you've lost a dream, right? If you were creating or building towards a dream, or planning on traveling, planning on things like moving, like anything to do with that might have fallen through. Scorpio in the 10th, you could be dealing with the loss of a job. You could be dealing with issues with your father. Fourth house too, you could be dealing with issues with your mother. But 10th house, different issues with your reputation. You might be taking hits to your reputation. Scorpio 11th house, you might be taking hits to your friendships. All right, your friendships might be suffering. You might be losing friends if you're in sabotaging behavior. You may also feel like you don't know what your goals are and have no fucking goals whatsoever, and feeling the weight of that. And 12th house, if you're doing Scorpio in the 12th house, you could be having serious nightmares. You could be dealing with illusions that are afraid of death. I mean, the 12th house deals with mysticism. You could be dealing with feeling like people are putting black magic or curses on you. Like, you could be dealing with all kinds of shit with Scorpio 12th house. So, whatever your self-sabotage is, whatever house it rules for you, That's, if you're self-sabotaging, that's where it's showing up. Okay, because there's certain things going on in Scorpionic energy with South Node being there, especially, you know, after this full moon in Scorpio just blasted through. I mean, the energy is intense. We're all still feeling it. Okay, that was a very powerful full moon in Scorpio, and its energies are not, it's not over yet. You know what I mean? Hey, 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 how you doing? The energies aren't over yet. Okay, and South Node is still in there, and it's going to be for the rest of the fucking year and into 2023. Scorpio South Node, it's instant karma. It's an instant slap on the wrist. When you make mistakes, when you make mistakes that self-sabotage, Scorpionic South Node is instant fucking karma that pushes you to either transform or feel like death. Okay? I can't sugarcoat that at all. All right. So it's either transform and grow or feel like death. So be aware, there's two different sets of cards that came out underneath the death card. Okay, and you might feel like a flightless bird. Matter of fact, that song just flew into my head, Flightless Bird. Okay, you may be dealing with a twin flame connection, especially because Flightless Bird ties me into the Twilight Saga, because I know that song is on the soundtrack. Anyway, you might be dealing with a twin flame connection because on one side we have the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands, which is a victory. And then on the other side, we have the Devil, and then we have the Sun, or the Knight of Swords, in the reverse. Okay, so on one hand, you have this inner union, this inner harmony that's in touch with your joy, that's in touch with your desires and what you really want, nothing standing in your way, and you're claiming the victory. The transformation of Scorpio energy, your butterfly is right there. Okay? Your butterfly is right there. That's a win. That's literally like the cocoon to the butterfly, like the chrysalis to the butterfly. It's beautiful transformation. There's a victory there. 10 wands in total would be a ending of the cycle, right? A spiritual cycle where you have hit essentially the bullseye at the end, the target at the end, and you can move forward. It is the releasing of whatever was spiritually oppressing you. Okay, it's mastering the wands. With the other side, the Devil, there is addictions here. Okay, the Devil can denote addictions. It could also denote trapping the self when you're not really trapped, right? Telling the self like, well, I have no options, or it's impossible, or these people would judge me, right? It's like a mental imprisonment on steroids when you feel super trapped, like you can't change. Okay, super trapped, like you can't change. So much so that Saturn, whatever your Saturn placements is, you might need to lock into the light of whatever house Saturn is in and the sign that Saturn is under, right? So if like you have a Saturn in Scorpio, or a Saturn in Sag, or a Saturn in Libra, or a Saturn in whatever, like you might really need to tap into the light of wherever your Saturn is. Like right now, Saturn is in Aquarius, and it's about the highest good. I mean, it's a humanitarian sign in its light. You know, it is about the highest good of all. Like, that includes you. That includes you. If it doesn't feel good, if something's frustrating in your reality, if you feel like you want to scream and can't, you want to speak up and can't, and you're being silenced, like you have to remind yourself that you don't have to feel that way. You can either A, speak up, or B, leave the situation because you don't have to be there. Well, no, I really have to be there. I have no other options. Listen, I am the poster child for there are always options. Okay? I'm the poster child for always has options. All right, there is always an option. You can always figure it out. You just have to be willing to take the steps to do it. Okay? You can't say you have no options when you have options and you just don't want to take the steps to do it. You can't say, well, this person will never speak to me again and they hate me and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but have you been completely honest with them? right? Because Scorpionic energy and its self-sabotage can keep secrets. Have you been completely honest with them? Right? Were there addictions involved that, you know, you say, well, they don't love me. Well, no, maybe they love you, but they don't love your addictions, right? Maybe they love you, but they don't like the fact that you're a fucking lying cheat. You know what I mean? Like, and you have to really transform and have faith in your transformation and believe in your transformation and stick to your transformation, commit to it. You know what I mean? You can't go back into your old version who lies or cheats or uses or drinks or whatever. Like, you can't go back to keeping secrets and what you just can't go back into self-sabotage. You have to stay in the light of Scorpio. The shadow of Scorpio fucking sucks. Like, to be in Scorpionic shadow sucks. Its light is gorgeous. Which one you are in is always a choice. At any given moment. At any given moment. Some people that you want in your life, just the way your chart is linked with theirs, like, they will not tolerate certain things. Okay? Like, I know. I'll give you a great example. I have a South Node in Scorpio that's really close to my Pluto. I also have Juno and Venus on the opposite end of my Scorpionic house, and I got Saturn and Mercury not that far away in Sag. Because I have Pluto and South nodes so close together, the slap on the wrist I get is more of like a whiplash. Okay? I get lashings from the universe when I am not in alignment with my transformation. Okay? I get major reality shakes that force me to transform. I have to. Like, it's in my 5th house. I can't tell you how many fucking jobs I've had to leave because of sexual harassment. Scorpionic energy, 5th house, South Node, Pluto. Okay? Like, I have to work for myself. I have to. It is the only job that I truly fucking love, that I don't deal with anybody's shit. Anytime I've gone into another fucking job, 5th house, it's not serving my purpose, my passion and purpose, which is what I do. It's why I'm here at 2, 3 in the morning. I get the instant whip from the universe. So you have to be aware of what the transformation is and the house that it rules. Okay? Something's got to give. Something's got to give. You can't consistently take, you know, slaps on the wrist to fucking lashings from the universe because you refuse to transform. No, I'm stuck this way. Bitch, no you ain't. No you ain't. Scorpio is a fixed sign of transformation though. So once you choose the transformation, there is no going back. There's no going back. You just have to definitively choose it. You have to believe in yourself. If I didn't believe in myself, I'd have already tried working at another fucking job. I don't have to. I don't have to. The universe provides me with all of my needs met. And I'm happy with that, right? So whatever it is that you need to transform through, get really honest about your secrets. Secrets don't fucking work. They don't benefit you. I'm as honest as they fucking come. And I don't keep secrets. Because when I do, I get fucking hammered. Okay? I get fucking hammered. I've learned. Definitive change, right? Definitive transformation. Get rid of your secrets. If you can't be honest about the truth, if you can't vocalize it to someone, if you can't be honest with whoever you need to be honest about and tell the fucking truth, Scorpio South Node is going to continue to beat the shit out of you for the next year. It just will. Moons like this that happen. It's like the divine dropping a little, like, A-bomb of fucking karmic bullshit and laughing at you. Like, come on now, change. Boop, boop, come on. Hurry up. You're going to miss the train. Hurry up. Put a fire under your ass. Okay? What could be sabotaging you seriously right now is a lack of communication with the Knight of Swords. You might feel like you can't speak, or you're this, or you're blocked, or you're whatever. And Spirit's like, where there's a will, there's a way, motherfucker. You need to come clean for your karma to stop beating the shit out of you. Figure it out. Figure it out. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. The universe is like, please, just fucking do it. Like, we can't we can't really hammer you any harder than we have with this moon unless you want to let it continue to unfold, because, you know, things are going to retrograde over other things and it's just going to get really sloppy, messy, ugly. You've got two sides. Transform, claim the victory. It's clear as day in your face, okay, for a reason. Spirit's letting you know there is a victory. There is a clear victory with the transformation. Clear victory. Happiness, joy unfolding, everything. Like, truth and transformation is the first step. Or you can stay in this energy. You can stay in this energy. And you could feel like you don't know what the hell is going to happen in your life. You could feel like you can't see the future. You can feel like you don't know what the future holds and it's terrifying. You can feel like you can't make a single fucking move and you're beholden to everybody else. Their choices, their energy on you and in your space. If you're disagreeing with people on a consistent basis, or you have thoughts that are seriously disagreeable to theirs and what they're doing and what they're choosing, and you feel like you don't have a fucking voice to be around that energy, you're gonna make yourself physically fucking ill. You're gonna stress yourself into oblivion. Okay? If you're around other people that have addictions and you're all are being like happy little addicts together pretending that life doesn't involve lessons, you're gonna get fucking pummeled. You're gonna get pummeled. And you're not even gonna see it coming. You're gonna be completely fucking blindsided. This could also be someone around you that has serious self-driven agenda motives that you're trusting. The devil. Someone, it could be a father figure, because Capricorn rules the 10th house. It could be a father figure who is spitting venomous words and you're buying into it when really this is what you want, but you feel like you're stuck having to agree with this person. Someone who is fatherly. I just got that really clear. Like opinions. Depends on what house Capricorn rules. If it's your 11th house, you could have some friends with some really fucking strong opinions. If it's your 4th house, it could be your mother with some really strong opinions. If it's your 7th house, you could have a partner with some really strong opinions, right? Whatever house Capricorn rules. And it's keeping you from communicating, okay? It's keeping you from communicating, and that is what needs to be. That's where the immediate chains need to break, because there's fire under your feet. Okay. The traditional devil card in Tarot has the masculine and feminine aspect of the self in chains and separate, feeling like they can't get out of what they feel and they're mentally stuck. Okay. Feeling like you're bound to suffer. No one is bound to suffer. We stop suffering when we choose it. We stop suffering when we choose transformation. We stop suffering when we see higher perspective. We stop suffering when we start believing in the beautiful things in life and that we can achieve them, and we lose this defeatist mentality. This problem-oriented, problem-focused mentality where it's like, okay, well, what are the solutions? Okay, steps are required of me. Okay, change and growth is required of me. Okay, I can do that. Like, it's like a no-brainer thing. We make it very difficult. Whoever this is for, this heartbreak energy, right? Feeling heartbroken over a very compassionate person, whoever is tied to this energy, okay? Where there was some kind of abandonment trigger, whatever, maybe manipulation was involved, trying to get things done, and you were looking at a mountain and you were so consumed with the mountain in front of you that you weren't just taking one step at a time. Like, it could have been someone who was so mentally wrapped up in getting to the top of the mountain as fast as possible that they neglected to remember how beautiful the mountain trails are, and how pretty the sounds of the birds are, and how cool the caves are on the way up to the top. Like, they forgot that the journey to getting there is beautiful. They wanted to get to the top, wanted to get to the top. We're discouraged at the size of the mountain. We're never going to get to the top. Might have sabotaged the shit out of it. And really, it was like, there was no rush, though. Like, the top of the mountain wasn't going anywhere. It's a fucking mountain. Where the hell's the top going? As long as you're walking up the mountain and enjoying the journey, like, you're gonna reach the top. What's the fucking rush? Enjoy the journey. Enjoy how it unfolds. Sure, there might be challenges. Sure, you might get fucking tired of carrying a heavy, heavy ass bag and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna make my bag lighter. I'm gonna make it easier on myself to get to the top. I don't really, maybe I overpacked for the trip. You get it on the way back down. Or leave it for somebody else. Leave it for somebody else to pick up in case they need it. Who cares? Whatever energy you put out in faith comes back to you. Yeah, where the fuck is the top of the mountain going? It ain't fucking going anywhere. It's right there. It ain't even fucking changing. It's just right there. Be in the mountaintop. What's the guidance, please, Spirit? Other than, you know, get your head out of Satan's ass, right? Get your fucking head out of Satan's ass. Especially if you think someone has all the fucking answers and you're idolizing them and putting them on a pedestal and trying to be more like them. Like, honey, be yourself. They're not God. They do not have all the fucking answers. The answers are within yourself. They are them and you are you for a reason. They have lessons that they are learning. You don't need to take them on and make them your own. That person is probably still at the bottom of their own fucking mountain. Okay, they ain't made it to the top of theirs yet either. Capricorn energy, if they got a mountain of fucking debt, I'm talking about debt. Energetic debt, financial fucking debt. Get your advice from within before you take it from that person, okay? They are not your holy grail. They're the fucking devil. They're poison in your fucking ear at the moment. All right, sabotaging the shit out of you. You need to trust yourself. You need to go get your butterfly. Okay, your diamond. I was just doing a reading the other day about the value of a diamond, right? And lo and behold, a diamond shows up on this card, the twin flame card of all decks I fucking pick from. Go get your fucking diamond. Go get your victory. Stop believing other people. Like, if you got someone in your ear who you looked up to for the longest time saying like, oh, they're this, they're not worth it. If they were worth it, they would have done this, or they would have said that, or they would have stuck around, or they would have worked on whatever. Bitch, they're a diamond. That's why they didn't tolerate your shit. It's probably why they wouldn't tolerate the shit of whoever that is either. Go get your fucking diamond, right? Don't listen to the fucking devil. Don't listen to the fucking devil. Trust your own damn self. They've probably been staring at that mountain for a couple fucking decades now. All you're going to learn from them is how to stare at the mountain for decades. That's all you're going to learn from them. Go get your fucking diamond. Go get your victory. What's the advice, please, Spirit? I understand there's a lot of advice to be had. Give me one card. Give me one card, please. Which card above all others is in the highest good as guidance for whoever needed this reading? In divine time, right whenever it's meant to cross their path. Spirals of manifestation. Okay. I'm going to tell you something about how the spirals work. Okay. You can either spiral closer and closer to something until you hit it dead center and you got it. Or every time you go for something and fuck up, you can get further and further and further and further away, and it gets harder to come back every time, right? Like every time you self-sabotage, it gets harder and harder to get back to center, okay? It gets harder and harder to get back to the goal. It takes longer and longer to right wrongs, okay? So you can either spin towards your center and nail it, make it really easy, or you can keep fucking up and make it harder for yourself and need to what is essentially pay an inordinate amount of time as currency to balance scales. Okay, but here's what it says from the book. Okay, I'm going to read some for you. It says, the creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what is on the surface, what the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plunk into your reality seemingly out of nowhere because of a choice. Because it was just around the bend. Just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you couldn't see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you're seeing it. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that something's failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you are just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there right at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. It says, say, spirals of creation, spirals of light, you bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me be wise and keep the faith. Repeat it as many times as you need. You know, it reminds me of this. It was a puzzle that I was shown from my father, right? Speaking about fathers. It was a puzzle. And I tried for fucking years to crack this puzzle and couldn't fucking do it. There was an electric company, a gas company, a water company, and 3 houses. And you had to get electric, gas, and water to each house without crossing any lines. So, of course, you know, I'm doing this for forever. And then we got 1, 2, and then you can't get the 3rd one, right? There's always one fucking line you can't get. Now, this is what fucking got me. This is why linear and spiral, this is why spiral works, okay? Because you can never get that last piece. You can never get that last piece until, and I will show you. Until you draw that line and bring it to where it needs to go. You can get electric, gas, and water to every fucking house without crossing any lines by thinking outside the fucking box. You gotta take yourself out the fucking box. The devil is the fucking box. It's the fucking box. Stop thinking like someone else. Think like you. In your best fucking light. How can you transform? How can you grow? If you're typically a person that gets scared and has anxiety and overthinks everything and freezes up and doesn't know what to do and is afraid of losing everything, say, fuck it. If I'm gonna lose everything anyway, fuck it. What do I got to lose then? Why not? Why not communicate instead of being all quiet? Why not let go of the fucking addiction because it ain't worth whatever it's costing you? Definitively get fucking pissed at it. I'm done. I'm done. It has cost me too much in my life. And when you see that bottle or you see that herb or you see that whatever the fuck it is that you use, when you see it, get fucking disgusted, be deterred, be repulsed. Like, no, that shit is the fucking devil. It takes everything I love in my life away. It ruins everything.
It wreaks havoc on the house that rules Scorpio in my chart. Wreaks fucking havoc. Wreaks havoc. Whatever addiction you have, I'm telling you right now, it's wrecking havoc. The house that it rules. Wrecking havoc. You don't even fucking realize it. Or maybe you do. Maybe it's super noticeable. Some people are in denial. Like that Scorpionic 6th house. Nah, my health is fine. I haven't been to a doctor in years. Okay. There's a reason why you're afraid to go to the doctor. And it's because you fucking know you fucking some shit up in your health and you don't want to hear it. You'd rather be ignorant as fuck. Instead of transform and grow. I don't know. So you can live a long life with the people that you love instead of feeling like everybody doesn't want to live their life and grow old with you. Like you're a burden to everybody or some shit. I'm just a burden. No one wants to grow old with me. Fuck that. They might not want to grow old with your fucking addictions. They might not want to grow old with your fucking demons and your self-sabotage. But you let those things go. I'm sure they'd be fucking thrilled. I'm sure you're an awesome person beyond all that, right? I'm sure you are. So, let yourself be fucking awesome. Let yourself be awesome. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? It's your fucking life. It's your fucking life. You want to be your best and change your tune and rewrite your fucking story at age 20, age 30, age 40, age 50, age fucking 95. I don't care. You want to change your fucking story? Fucking change it. You want to undo your fucking karma? Go undo it. You want to go middle fingers in the air? Hey, to your fucking demons, like, have a fucking blast. Throw the middle fingers up. Have fun. It's your fucking life. It's your fucking life. Why get further and further and further and further away from whatever it is that you truly want to manifest in this world? Why make it harder? You can spiral shortcut right to it. It's not that far. The guidance cards, it's not that far. Might be a choice away, a truth away, a decision away. That's it. So, stop telling yourself impossible shit. Stop telling yourself I can't limitation shit. Stop focusing on your problems and focus on the good things that you can look forward to. Stop disbelieving. Like, can I shit? Stop disbelieving. Stop it. Stop disbelieving. Spirit has me up at 3 o'clock in the morning to make sure that you keep the faith. Like, believe in yourself. Believe you can do it. Whatever it is, like, believe you can do it. And you don't need anybody to hold your hand to do it. You don't need anybody to support you to do it. You just need you. You just need you. Matter of fact, you're stronger that way. You just need you to do it. Nobody else has to make sure that you do it. Nobody else has to find time for you to do it. Nobody else has to be financially involved to do anything. Like, you can just choose it. Like, as humans, that's kind of our superpower. Whatever demons you got, whatever sabotaging shit they're fucking laughing about, like, yo, tell them they're fucking retarded. Like, they're stupid as hell for thinking that you would just buy into their shit forever. Glad they had fun while it lasted. But that version of you just woke up. It doesn't exist anymore. And then go enjoy your life. And go enjoy your life. Live your best life. Get your victory. Get your diamond. Flaunt that shit. Fucking love it. Prove everybody the fuck wrong. Happiness? Oh, it's fucking real. Happy endings? Oh, they're fucking real. Just gotta believe in them. Be your own hero. Be your own fucking hero. That's what life's about. Shit. So until next time, guys, my love and support is with you always, and I'll see you later. Bye.